Okay, so equipment-wise this morning, if you can have a bench or a chair handy, we'll use that. I'll give modifications if you don't, but that'll make it a better experience. And then weights we'll be doing, no surprise, squats, deadlifts, overhead presses, and then if you have a kettlebell, you can also use a weight. We'll also be doing some single leg or and kettlebell swings, so it'll be good to have one heavier one. But why don't we go ahead and get started and just move our spine and our shoulders a little bit. So starting with I think we've done these before, called a Jefferson curl. So tip your head down, and one vertebra at a time, roll down your spine. Nice and slowly, giving each vertebra a chance to be at the top of your body. Pause at the bottom, come right on up. And let's do it again. Now, take your right palm, have your palm facing forward, and these are called shoulder CARs, controlled articular rotations. I'm actually going to go here so you can see my whole arm. Roll your arm across the front of your body. Try to lead with your pinky and get as big of a circle as you can. When you get up to the top, rotate so your palm's facing outwards and press a big circle around. Again, just trying to get as much room as possible in those shoulders, and then reverse it. So my palm is facing outwards. I'm trying to reach as big of a circle as I can. You can see it's not even, that's okay. Once I get to the top, I flip my palm, and then I bring it back across my body. One more time this side. And this is just really getting the shoulder joint to move. Shoulders do so much, we kind of shove them up to our ears when we ride on the bike. So it's nice to give them a little more space. So you're rotating your hand as you get to the top, and then back down. And other side. So left hand, pinky leads across the body, up and over. Flip the palm once your arm is up, so your palm is facing out, and lead with the thumb as you press the biggest circle you can manage behind you and back. You'll rotate at the top, leading with my pinky, and one more. If you've got a really painful spot, just go around it. You don't need to go through it. But if you do these enough over time, you'll have a bigger range of pain-free motion. Okay. You may remember some of these moves, this move, if any of you had 80s aerobic videos. But again, just kind of want to lengthen the sides of the body. Wide stance, just up and lean, over, and switch. We'll do 5 each side. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now air squats, Or let's start with a little bit of a deep squat. See what your range of motion is right now. So just sink your hips down as low as they go. You may not have your heels on the ground. You may not have your butt below your knees. That's okay, but just let's move around a little bit in the ankle, hips, and knee joints. And then when you're good there, air squats. So just 10. Not necessarily for speed, just building some warmth and mobility. I feel my ankles are a little tight this morning. Good reminder to do my PT exercises later. One more. All right, and let's wake up the other side with some good morning. So you know these. Feet about hip width apart. Little bend in the knees. Hips go back and up. Back is neutral. Core is firm. Let's do 2 more. Okay. Now, from the front of your mat, we'll do reverse lunges. 8 each side. No rush. If you can tap your knee down, great. If you want to pause and get a little bit more of a stretch in the hamstring, wonderful. If you've just been doing Aaron Carson's mobility, I imagine you did 90-90. And so these muscles are working. This position should feel pretty good by now. I have not been counting, so let's do 2 more on each side. Great. And let's close out. I'm starting to introduce a tiny bit of plyo back into my workout after tripping and hurting my ankle. So it's just very gentle stuff. So go ahead and hop. Maybe hop side to side, forward and back. Just a little spring in your step this Sunday morning. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hopefully folks feel a little bit warm and a little bit limber, and we'll move on to our first set. So 3 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off as usual. The first will be regular squats. The second will be deadlifts. And the third will be overhead press. So think about what weights you want to have handy. I'll probably do a little heavier for my deadlift than I am for my other exercises. So go ahead and grab those squat weights, get them on your shoulders, and let's go. Let's get 2 more in. 1, 2, rest. Next up is deadlifts. Go ahead and get set up, grab your weights, and go. Remember, tip at the hip. Core is a very strong canister. The core is packed down, nice and strong. I mean, if you're Olympic lifting, sure, go ahead and use a belt. For us, we need to make sure that all the way up the chain, we are nice and strong, and that our core can lift the weight too. Almost there. Rest, put those weights down. Overhead press is next. You can stand. I'm just going to be out of the video frame if I do that, so I am kneeling, doesn't matter. And whatever hand position works for you, go. If it's too much, you can either lower the weight or you can alternate arms. Core strong. Don't let those ribs flare. Almost there. Rest. That's round one. 2 more to go. Get set up for squats. Go. Almost there. Rest. Get set up for deadlifts next. And go. Remember, we're tipping at the hip. Little bend in the knees, good. Meaning do not lock your knees out. The more bend actually moves it around in your hamstrings a bit. So feel free to experiment with that. Almost there. Right. Overhead press. Five more seconds of rest. Get set up. Go. Almost there. Rest. Okay. Once more through that. Get set up for your squats. And go. Almost there. Rest. Deadlifts. Last time for these double leg ones. Get set up and go. Don't go any lower than lets you keep your back neutral. Do not want a curved spine here. Five more seconds. Rest. Okay. Overhead press. Last time for these. I'm going to be alternating now because I am at this weight, feeling it in my upper body. 5 more seconds. Get set up and go. Almost there. And rest. Good job. Round or set 1 is done. So for the second set, you'll only need 1 weight. If you have a kettlebell, that's great. We have 5 exercises that we will do as part of this. So first is a high pull. So you'll be holding the weight down with your arms extended and we pull up. So you're getting into the tops of your shoulders. We'll then do a kettlebell swing. You can also use it to hold onto a dumbbell. Here, make sure you're not going too low. I think if you have a water bottle behind you, you're not going to knock it over as you swing back. And a nice explosive motion with the back of your body. We'll then all come down to our knees and do a halo. So this is all about stability through the trunk, also works our shoulders. And then we'll do single leg. You can either, single leg deadlifts, you can either stagger your stance. If your left leg's forward, hold the weight in your right. Or if you can keep your hip, your knee, and your toe pointed to the ground, go ahead and single leg. So that is our next set. And so this will be a long one because we've got 5 exercises, but we will go through each 3 times. So get yourself ready. Maybe get another drink. Let's get set up for high pulls. So you can just be holding on the dumbbell if you don't have a kettlebell. And just pull up. I have 30 here. I could probably do a little heavier, but I'm gonna stick at 30 for right now. Let me see how the other exercises go with that. So keep your ribs down, core strong. Really feeling this through the whole shoulder complex. And rest. Next is kettlebell swings. I'll do these from the side. Yeah, do what weight feels right for you. Like you've got some more left at the end. You're not breaking yourself. All right, get ready and go. Squeezing the buttocks. Nice and explosive. More seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. That was a no joke. Now we're kneeling. This is where I would not want any heavier weight. So, halos. So you're taking this around your head. It's really annoying with a ponytail. Switch directions. And rest. Okay, back on your feet. Single leg stagger stance or single leg deadlifts. I'm working my left leg first, and I'll have the weight in my right. Get set up and go. If your back leg is coming off, don't let it kick out. Keep everything pointing down. Spine is neutral. Core is compact. Compacted. No shame in putting your foot down between moves and rest. Get ready for the other side. Not sure why I'm fixing my hair when it's just gonna get crazy again with the halos. We go in 5 seconds. Get set up. Go. Would not be at all surprised if your left and right do not behave in the same way. But that's why it's so important to do single leg work in addition to the double leg to try to even out some of those differences. Three, 2, 1, rest. Okay. 1 set done, 2 more to go, just like that. So get set up for your high pull and go. Make sure elbows are coming up higher than your shoulders, or if you have that movement, this is why we were doing some shoulder work earlier. But you are ideally getting those elbows high up. Almost there. Rest. Kettlebell swings. I was kettlebell swinging towards my mirror, which I don't think I want to do this time. I'll come out this way. I generally don't intend on releasing it. That would be bad. Go ahead and get set up. Feet nice and wide. And go. Let's get 4 more good ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. All right, get ready for halos. Grab that weight and go around your head. Forcing stability through the core. Like the narrower your knees are, the less support you're getting. The wider you are, makes it a little more stable. Trying to be unstable. Switch directions. On your feet, single leg deadlifts. Get set up and go. You can stagger your stance. If that is what you need today, lift your leg if you want that. Almost there. 5 more seconds. Rest. Get ready for the other side. So other leg forward. Get set up. And go. Five more seconds. Rest. Okay. Well done. One more time through. If you want different weights, now's the time to swap it out. I'm happy where I am today. Get ready. And go. High pull. Almost there. Rest. Okay, kettlebell swings. I may just go a little longer than I thought last time, so I won't do that this time. All right, get ready for your kettlebell swings and go. Try to feel this. Oh, I mean, this is such a great full body exercise. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Last time with our halos. Those seconds just keep ticking down. Get set. Go. Switch directions. And rest. Whew. Okay, good job. Deadlifts, last round. Get set up. And go. Rest. Switch sides. Get set up. Go. And rest. Nice work. All right, that was our second set done. So last leg focused work is going to be for single leg work for quads and calves. And so, yes, I hear you, stop. So this is where the bench will come in handy. If you don't have a bench, you're gonna do staggered stance squats. If you do have a bench or a chair, single leg get-ups. So I'm on my left leg, my right leg's off the ground, up and down. If this is too easy, put a weight in your hand. Okay, we'll do that each side. And then we'll do a variation on a calf raise. So 1 foot down, I've got my left foot down, I've got my right foot up, and we lift. And so this is actually getting into the gastroc on the standing leg and the soleus on the up leg. If this is way too easy, you can always weight it, or you can jump on the lower leg. I'm not going to be jumping. I'm going to grab a weight. I may weight it. So let's go. Let's get ourselves set up. Just doing a quick time check. And go ahead and let's start standing using our left leg. We sit and we stand. And we sit and we stand. And we do this for 40 seconds. And then we go to the other side. Ten more seconds. And rest. How did that feel? Okay. I'm glad it's new for a lot of people. Balance, strength. Let's go, other side. This can be in the list of exercises of what's the stuff that's going to make me a really robust old person, able to get in and out of chairs unassisted. Almost there. Woo, balance. Rest. Good work. Okay. Flip around. If you do not have a stable bench or chair to do these calf exercises, just do single leg. But let's go ahead and get set up. And I'm going to hold on to the weight because I think I can. Just 10 pounds. And let's go. Lift. Good squeeze at the top on both legs. I always find this one interesting for balance because you want to put weight in your top foot, but you know, my foot's on a squishy bench, so it's not super firm platform to press against. Three, two, one, rest. And then we go to the other side. Get ready. And go. Three, two, one, rest. Okay. Back in the other direction. Let's get set up and sit extra challenge for your quads and hip flexors. Are you getting the weight nice and evenly distributed across your heel? The ball into your big toe, ball into your pinky toe. Are you coming straight up, or are you really angling? See if you can come straight up. Rest. We'll go on the other side. Get ready. Go ahead and get set up. And go. I imagine you could make this a lot harder if you have a much lower platform. Mine's a little right around knee height, maybe a little higher. Rest. All right, spin around. While we're waiting for the next set to start, try leaning over your ankle. This really stretches out your calf and your ankle muscle nicely. Get set up for our split leg calf raises. Go. Less than 10. Rest. Other side. Use this opportunity to stretch a little bit. Get set up. And go. Almost there. Rest. Okay. Just one more time, and then we'll get to do some planks. So nothing but fun in our future. Go ahead and get set up. And go. Hopefully you feel your core engaged in this as well, because you want to get, helps you stand up. Make sure you're coming down with control rather than just dropping, because you know the chair is behind you. Ooh, hello, balance. Last one. Rest. Get ready for the other side. Get ready. And go. Rest. Okay? Last time for our calf raises. Use this as an opportunity to get a good little stretch. Get set up. And go. I'm putting a little pressure on my up leg just to make sure my soleus is, my up leg is getting as much work as my down leg. Three, two, one, switch. Nice moment for a stretch. Get yourself set up and go. More seconds. Rest. Very nice. Our legs have done their work today. Now it's all down to the mat. So let's get some core working. I'm looking to see what I wrote to do yesterday, which always seems like a great idea until I'm like, oh crap, I have to do this too. But that's okay. We'll have some fun. So we're gonna go through circuits. We'll be planking for 3 minutes, but doing different things, so it will not feel quite as brutal as that. So let's go ahead and start out in high plank. We'll hold here for another 5 seconds. And then we're going to do 3 up downs each side. So that means we go forearm, forearm, high, high. That's 1. Forearm, forearm, high, high. That's 2. Forearm, forearm, high, high. That's 3. We'll hold here for another 10, and then we're going to drop down to our forearms. Down to our forearms. Ten more seconds here, and then we're going to rotate to our left side. Rotate left. Ten more seconds here, we'll go back to forearm plank. Forearm plank. Ten more seconds here, and then we'll rotate to our right side. Switch to your right. Ten more seconds here. And then you have 20 seconds of whatever plank you like. 3, 2, 1. Last 20 seconds, your choice. Any plank. It could be high plank, low plank, bear plank, side plank, whatever you want for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Okay, moment to breathe, and now we're going right into back extension. So hands under your shoulders, peel your upper back up. Not weight in the hands. This is the strength of your back lifting you. Can you now raise your legs up as well? Your shoulder blades are nice and flush with your back pulling down towards your waist. Your whole back is engaged. Your glutes are engaged. Your hamstrings are engaged. Go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest for a moment. Maybe come into child's pose for a couple breaths. And we do that one more time. So let's start here in high plank. In 5 seconds, we're going to start tapping our shoulders. So left hand taps right shoulder. Right hand taps left shoulder. Back, back, back. Hands steady. Tap your feet out. Over onto your side. Side plank. Feet are stacked. Top leg taps. Front, back. If you need to put a knee down, you can do that too. Or tapping front to back, front to back. Well, we'll do this one more time. So if this was, missed this, we got another chance. Okay? Switch to the other side. Same thing.